We're one episode away from apparently from what everyone has been waiting for, Kawaki's reveal. A lot of people in the comments have pretty much told me episode 186 is that episode. Not only in my comment section, but in other people's comment section too. So through all the crud in which we went through when it came down to Boruto, it's finally worth it. That's why I love reading you guys' comments, and I apologize for the last video being 20 minutes long. I usually try to keep my reaction, whatever, down to around at least, if it pops off, 10 minutes, right? But too much crud happened in that last episode, and I was like, you're saying, dog, we gotta put as much in this witch as we can. So don't worry, got it for each and every one of y'all actually watching the video all the way through. It is, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I love making these. That's why I always tell you guys, yo, if you want to skip to this, skip to where you see the reaction, because the comment section, I love reading the comment section because I want y'all crud that y'all say in the comments immortalize onto when we get into this Kawaki crud. I'm waiting for there to be some slow episodes for Boruto, because right now the Boruto fans, y'all love popping off and say, yo, this anime is S tier 5, but I just know waiting in the background they're gonna give us some episodes to where it's gonna be like real mid, and it's just like I just see that day coming. I don't know how, it's just I feel like that day is coming, because a lot of people have also said like, yo, we're going too fast. We're going too fast through the manga. Like we're getting a chapter, about 2 chapters in one episode. So we're gonna get caught up eventually to the manga, and you know how the Boruto suckers are. Like they might pull a Black Clover. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they keep going this pace with Boruto. That might happen. On to the comment. The sucker, the king. My boy been here for a hot minute, dog. While the anime is following the manga, most people must realize that the anime will add a few things to it, leading up to specific moments in the manga. I would use an example, but I don't want to spoil the anime viewers. Bottom line, always stay optimistic, because you never know what the animators are going to add. Facts. That's why I love the freaking anime, because the way they did Mugino's character, right, from what you guys are saying, because the way the anime had done it, right, the anime had us connect with Mugino. Like he was in the episodes for the car arc, so he built a bond with, and it's just like, it's sad to see Mugino give up his life for Konohamaru and the gang, and then it was jacked up as Owl still came back from it. I mean, it's just like my man's a cyborg. There's nothing they could have done to stop my man, dog. Lord Rimuru said they skipped the scene where Sumire told Sarda she likes Boruto, but it's not a big of a deal. My opinion. I'm like, but still, y'all don't understand. See, I mean, this is my personal opinion. Season 1 of, I wouldn't say season 1, the first 12 episodes of Boruto, right? Everyone in Mama was shipping Boru Sumire, right? After Sumire took the hiatus later on in the anime, it's just like, we don't see her no more. And a lot of people ship those two together. So it's just like, it's sort of stupid that they did it like that, you know? Because she was a big deal in the first 12 episodes of Boruto, maybe more than that, but it's just like, it's kind of odd, you know? Then he goes on to say, Mugino's death was sadder in the anime because they gave him more screen time. It's a backstory, RIP. The anime is going to get much better from now on. Also appears that Kawaki is very near with the scene before the intro. Hype for Boruto 2020 was real. The hype for Boruto, it's real. But the thing about it is, I'm thinking about after. See, I was all for telling suckers. I said this before. I was all for telling suckers like, yo, y'all just wait. Y'all just wait until the freaking manga get out of it. Everybody gonna switch up. Guess what happened? Yeah. A lot of people started getting on the Boruto hype train after that. After we started heading to Karma. Some of it is, you know, fine, because a lot of people was like, yo, I'd rather just wait, and that's fine by me. If you want to wait for this thing to get good, you know. But my thing about it is, you know, I wouldn't just be part of the Boruto fanboys and just say, oh, this anime is S tier, when you pretty much skipped a good portion of the good, you know, anime only episodes. But that's just me. Cookie. I'm a manga reader, but they didn't need to pop out the gate going this ham on this episode. The episode left me utterly speechless. Like, sucker, how do you do that, man? I'll say any episode, I don't think I'm ready for what's to come. Yeah. And almost, this comment almost sounds vaguely familiar. Very vaguely familiar, but it is what it is. Please, yo, can I get a chill episode? No, I can't. I can't get a chill episode, because I don't think this episode is going to be chill, because we too close. One more episode Oh, and then Team 7 meets that boy, dog. Oh, good. Okay, so we just start normal. That's fine. Holy snap. Nice structure. Oh, that's where you're hiding out. A random behind structure. Oh, yo! Nice. Nice. I was like, you're saying, yo, Sarda, how about you use that healing spray on Megino? But, you know, RIP to us, sucker. You saw how fast that thing worked? That thing was exactly like Neospore. Put that thing on. Yeah, you won't. And then wait a good, 12 hours. That wound no longer there, bro. That's that good crud right there. Oh, Boruto feeling this crud. What if they pull Obito with Mugino? My boy was crushed by some rocks. All it takes is some clever scientist to go through those rocks, get Mugino's remains, right? And then reanimate this witch. Find a way to bring him back. Probably not as, like the 4th grade ninja war. Yo, look here, I can see how the next war would start, but it'll be with scientific ninja tools. I can see that crud now. Yo, so I bet they'll try and pull that crud at near the end of Boruto after the time skip. I can see that happen. I love it how they are giving us a good portion of the episode where we see Boruto's actual feelings toward Mugino's death, dog. Y'all know this is very important because someone else has said that Boruto has lost now 2 suckers right in front of him. Well, not really right in front of him, but it was Kokiri, you remember from the Mugino Bandix art, and now Mugino. Dog, all these things are hitting Boruto. Like, this crud's real. Being a ninja, this crud hits you, dog. And it's up to you to figure out what you're going to do about it. Like, dog, I bet Boruto wants to find a way to avenge him. But the thing about it is, Boruto can't do jack. He's not like Naruto. He doesn't have 9-tailed QB chakra or whatever you want to call it, right? He doesn't have his power. Boruto have to find some type of way to tip the freaking scales, dog. But the thing about it is, right, I love what they've done about Boruto. I love how nobody has talked about the daggone Jugon. I think this is a good place to bring that up because as Boruto is right now, that sucker can't do jack. From the beginning of Boruto, Dad showed us that Boruto has a special eye. And then we finally found out that his eye was the Jugon. Like, that's the name of the freaking eye. And it allowed him to either, see things on another plane. That's how we saw Momoshiki. And ever since that point, we barely seen it used throughout the anime, and that eye has been an anime only type of thing. Like, when that thing activates, it tips the scales in Boruto's favor sometimes. Remember what happened with Urashiki, right? As well as so many other, times in the anime. But now I'm like, you're saying, what does Boruto have to get to even the playing field? But I guess we'll see. Manga readers, you know what I'm talking about, but it's just like, we just gotta wait and see. I'm just waiting for me, pop around that corner and instantly blow up that building, dog. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, you're saying, you got an assassin on your tail. Don't think that sucker is not about to just pull up randomly and pop these witches, man. And my thing about it is, y'all better talk quick, because we got a good portion of this episode left. Y'all better talk quick. Exchange what information y'all need to exchange, because, dog, he's not going to play no games coming up. Okay, I understand where Konohamaru is coming from, but my thing about it is Konohamaru, the anime, I don't know about the manga, right? The anime hasn't been treating you that well, my guy. Because we had one good episode where you used a Rasengan to blow through a freaking cave and leave a crater, right? But ever since then, we haven't seen Konohamaru go ham on nobody. So Konohamaru, what do you think is gonna happen when you face off? Like, I'm like here just getting ready, because almost every episode of this car arc has been putting suckers in body bags. Well, no, the vessel arc. I apologize. The vessel arc. Because almost every episode we see a sucker in a body bag. I don't know what happens to you. So my heart is... No, I feel like the internet will explode sometimes to Konohamaru, so I take that back. He might survive, but he's going to get hurt very, very badly. Katsuki, listen, I know you could void crud, right? But then he steal your arm? Can he do the same daggone thing? My boy could shoot laser. All he needs is one clean shot to hit you in your head. Unless you're a cyborg too, you screwed too. Now that's starting to actually make sense now. I was waiting for him to say that. So that means someone egged him on to get Boruto to use that tool then. During the Chunin exam. So it really wasn't Katsuki that was pushing Boruto to use the scientific ninja tool. It was someone else. Even though, like, the Boruto movie happened first. So it's just like, I feel like they're trying to give us some grief on Katsuki, because I didn't like Katsuki at all, because the way he had acted towards Boruto heading up into the Chunin exams, really didn't like that sucker. And then he gave Momoshiki even more power when he shot him with that, I forgot, like with the scientific ninja tools, right? I didn't really like him after that, but now you're pretty much telling me I told you to do all this type of crud, right? And for what possible gain? I mean, to nearly kill the suckers, obviously, but also to test, like, the power of the scientific ninja tools as well. So it's just like, Here's my thing. It's just like, yeah, he did all this, right? It's not going to make anything better. I feel like there has to be a way. Because, man, how the crud is this episode going to end, bro? I don't want to see another sucker linked to this freaking anime, I guess you could say manga too, die. I don't want to see these suckers die. And it's just like Katsuki looking like a real good scapegoat right now. How about we X him out too? I'm like, dog, stop, man. Just stop. Okay, I understand the sucker did something crazy by himself, but if we lose Katsuki, who's going to carry on, the scientific ninja tool? Who? Akira's going to be heartbroken, dog. Like, her freaking dreamy scientist is gone. So if we lose Katsuki, we lose so much of the scientific ninja tool research. So who's going to take that over, bro? I don't trust Akira to finish up where you left off, but it's just like, still, man. I don't know how this is gonna go. And then my thing about it is, I love how, sure, this might be time wasting, right? Them spending a lot of time talking this out. It needs to happen. And we need to see what their strategy is going forward. Because a lot of it will be just, like us going to a fight without, and then them suckers getting their butts whooped without a real concrete strategy. So I like that they spend time doing this, but man. I'm glad Boruto has finally freaking learned, dog. That speech was very deep. Honestly, if people resent scientific ninja tools and have like an animosity towards it, right? The ninja world is gonna get so obliterated, it won't even be funny, because what we're heading into is new technology, right? Ninjas can either evolve with it or they pretty much face extinction, because the tools, like technology where it's at right now, they can pretty much wipe, if ninjas stay the same way in which they are, right, off the face of the earth. So if ninjas do not evolve, there's no way that they'll still be around. So I'm glad Boruto is like, saying, hey, look, we gotta use these tools to take down Owl. We gotta use anything at our disposal to get rid of this witch. So I love it. I can love how Boruto has finally matured and taking everything in which he's learned and put it into action. Love that. Okay, so this is nice and all, but I can see y'all getting screwed soon. Oh crap, we going back to I forgot bro, how they do these episodes bang. Yo, I gotta stop while out. Yo, the way they do these episodes, like I keep forgetting freaking Kara is like this close together with the anime like this. And it's just like, okay, dang, we bouncing back and forth. It's like the anime is telling us two sides of the story. We're getting some story with Boruto, we're getting some story with Kara. I love that. I remember y'all told me in the comment section, the manga didn't do this crud, didn't flush it out like this. So all this crud and what's the adding is new. Bro, yo, okay, Boruto. Okay, I see what y'all trying to do. Loving it. Bro, stop! My heart! I wish I was that pillar. Please step on me, dang! I can listen, man. Let me love Delta, dog. Let me love Delta. Holy snap, man. Is this sucker about to fight Delta? Wait, what? This is one of the most weirdest games of Among Us I've ever seen. Delta smart. Wait, we're actually getting a fight here? Hold up. Someone's going to step in. Of course. Oh, bro! Dog, this is good, man. Stop. Oh, he's just walking. Oh, we using a lightsaber? So if you really think about it, Boruto has a sword, a lightsaber sword, as well as a void shield. I like that. Right, we won't be able to do it in this episode. Look at that time. Next episode. I'm gonna say this right now. Right? Because we're going into 186, and I thought we would have fought out before 186, so we'll have a whole episode devoted to you know who. Or to just like end like this. It's like, so you know next episode is gonna be spicy because this is our first tame episode we've gotten in a minute since the vessel arc has popped off. So I'm like here just looking at this, I'm like, episode 186 is gonna be crazy. Now I'm looking back at you suckers that said, oh, Kawaki's gonna be revealed in 186. He probably is. My thing about it is he probably is at the near end to give us a good cliffhanger. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't have that many critiques when it comes down to this episode because I actually stated it within the freaking video itself. It's nice and tame. But you already see what we're about to go into, right? We're gonna be going into some very, very lit stuff, dog. And it's just like we need this little episode, a little breather, to build up into the next one. Now, the thing that was just flipping in my mind was the crud when it came down to Kara, right? Because they trying to find out who the freaking traitor is. And you already know Kodak is sus. Kodak is very, very sus throughout the entire thing. So it's like, I'm like, you're looking at Cole, like, Cole, you gotta be the traitor, bro. There's no other option when you really start thinking about it. But at the same time, I'm like here saying to myself, what if it's Jigen? I haven't read the manga, you know, like where stuff is like revealed XYZ or XYZ, like that, you know, like I don't know if the manga covers who the traitor is, but if it does, cool. But I haven't read that, so I'm like here looking at this. What if the traitor is Jigen? What if the traitor is the most obvious sucker in the whole group? Code could be it too, but it's just like Jigen, you know, like Jigen could be the traitor amongst them and no one would even know it. Because if you really look at that opening, and I know who Jigen is, I know that who Jigen is. That's why I'm like here just biding my time. We've seen the Kata members almost adjacent to how we see Boruto. It's like Boruto gets his time to shine, Kara gets their time to shine. And it just flips back and forth like that. I love that. I adequately love it because it's like you see two sides to the same coin. I haven't read the upcoming episode titles because I don't want to get spoiled. But I gotta also look out for you suckers in the comment section because y'all be on that crazy crud, like trying to spoil it and stuff, you know. But yeah, don't worry about it for each and every one of y'all watching the freaking video. I deeply appreciate all the love and what you guys show. Don't have to show it, but you know it means well. I understand YouTube algorithm and all that, but at the same time I like people doing, you know, supporting. You know, if they like something, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Same thing. Do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take it easy, y'all. Operatives, move out.
People come and they go.